of my version of waterboarding, and it doesn't include water. Come, scullions, we must debark.
Suppose within the girdle of these walls are now confined the forests of wretched trees. The souls of violence against themselves wail in sorrow, aspen, and oak. A shape in which harm in themselves can no longer provoke. Think when we speak of horrors unparalleled, as they are here in front of your eyes. And forgive the imperfections of our small stage. In your imaginations you must engage.
I once thought to let in some of our professions that go the primrose way to the everlasting bonfire.
Ooh, Penny. Stand God, soldier! I shut you! Are you drunk?
They don't call me the drunk porter for nothing.
Well, I think you should sober up.
Die and be damned. Fig for thy friendship.
It is well.
A fig, I say.
Very good. No need to stand close, ladies. This circle is harmless to those of us whose fates are still undecided. Have a look around and regroup once your missions are complete.
Oh, Romeo, it is so frightening here in the darkest of dark forests.
I'll make thee a torch to light the path.
Ow, that is mine arm, you break it. Oh, we beg your pardon, quite honestly.
How did a tree come to be in hell?
I am not really a tree. I am a fair maiden trapped in form for all eternity. I am Ophelia.
Well, I think we should ask how she got here, in case we have another quiz.
That's using your head. My apologies.
Well, let's hear it then. What did you do to deserve this?
I committed suicide after my lover, Hamlet, killed my father and shoved my affections away.
Did you say suicide?
Yes, I was off my lake and dived in, knowing that I could not swim. I began to drown, and
Oh, it's all right. Are you sure that's why you are here?
oh yes, I was told in Limbo that my suicide was the reason for my punishment.
It appears as though we have a weeping willow on our hands. Get it? Because she's a tree, and she's crying.
Oh, how clever of you. Why don't you just throw yourself aside?
Oh, it's not all that bad. I mean, just look at your lovely leaves. They really complement your bark.
You really think so?
Mm-hmm. And, your trunk is quite, slender and attractive.
Hey, Lady MacBeth. I think Macbeth and Juliet have a thing going on.
Ha! My severed head of a husband. Fine, I don't care. She can have him.
Oh, well, Romeo. I was going to tell you later, but I thought it best for now, lest I forget.
What are you on, Iago?
I saw Juliet blowing kisses upon Macbeth.
What? No, she couldn't. But, how are you sure?
My friend, I have the eyesight of a hawk. Your fair lady was hitting on Macbeth like a lovesick puppy.
Oh, how could she? She hath cleft my heart into a million pieces. Oh, if life is fair, why doth roses have thorns? She hath stung me to the very core. I shall weep for centuries more.
Oh, but Romeo, doth Lady Macbeth look mighty fine this very evening? I have an idea. Get with Lady Macbeth to toil Juliet's jealousies, and maybe then she will realize her love for you again.
Yes, maybe you're right. Oh, what is this? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate.
I've heard that one before.
But it's true. Your hair is
Romeo, what are you doing?
Wouldn't you like to know, you heartless dingbat?
What are you talking about?
You and Macbeth are having an affair behind my back.
Hold your tongue, Romeo. I'm flattered,
Oh,
but...
don't try to cover thy tracks now, you dog. I know what had transpired between you two. I shall never talk to you again.
But Romeo, I don't understand.
Oh, bite thy tongue, you silly prepubescent child.
How dare thee? Fine, I don't want to talk to you either.
Fine.
Fine.
I can still hear you.
Everything is going according to plan. Soon Captain Plum will see how lecherous these foul characters are, and allow me entrance to heaven. Now all I have to watch towards that dreadful fellow, whom I toiled with before my own death.
Iago, is that you?
I must forbid myself from speaking too soon.
Worse,
I knew it was you from the moment I saw your crippled posture.
I am not crippled. I am hunched over because I am a villain.
Honestly, it looks like you are developing premature back problems. Are you positive osteoporosis does not run through your family tree?
Yes, I am sure. Now will you please keep your voice down?
What, Iago? Who is this you are conversing with?
It is just a tree.
I am Captain Othello.
Captain? What a mighty fine pleasure it is to meet a fellow military comrade. Hoo-ha!
Hoo-ha, indeed.
I assume you know Iago.
Of course I know Iago. He was the one who led me to believe that my fair Desdemona was having an affair, which in turn led me to kill her and myself.
Iago! So it was you who began this transparent pandemonium with our 4 other comrades.
The devil made me do it?
Likely story. Though rump-fed running, you vowed to remain sincere to upholding generosity, lest I cast you to a fiery demise. Since I have learned of the wrongs you have committed to dear Othello, you must strain your record by writing new rights with him. Come! You must carry Othello the tree as minor punishment.
This is absurd.
Why am I being punished twice?
This is hell. Come, my fighting friends. What is this? Anything? Mind your own business. Your essence have been dashed to pieces. And so we progress to the next circle, lest you damn yourself forever.
Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Suspense draws near like a fatal cloud for those who enter the land and murder.
Beware, the candles lit at both ends, and hellfire will soon come to test Shakespeare's friends.
On, I pray you, remember the porter. On, my alcohol's running shorter.
You really cannot have lost a few pounds since you died.
Iago, you forget. This is hell. You can never lose weight.
Story of my life, dear Moore.
My, it is so cold.
Much like your heart.
Romeo, be sensible now. It is only silly Iago setting disaster between us.
And he set disaster in my heart.
Do not despair, Juliet. Sense will come to him once he realizes it is virtually impossible for me to give a woman love in my condition.
Oh, you speak the truth, Macbeth.
I'm tired of being pushed around by you, my wife.
Would you like me to shut you in my purse again like last time?
Do you want me to bleed all over your hands again?
Oh, people, no need to fuss about it. We are in the 7th circle of hell, with those condemned for murder. One, I am assured you are quite familiar with. This is the last chance to redeem yourself, so don't mess it up, you dirty spawn of brothels.
Oh, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
That boy is a lost cause.
Or, it's Romeo. And do I dare say it's with Hamlet, King Claudius?
Romeo.
Pay no attention to them, Romeo. They do not love you like we love you.
Love is a terrible thing to waste, and on such a brilliant mind as yours.
Romeo, these sinners are murderers. Please let us go away.
Tell her, get thee to a nunnery.
Get thee to a nunnery.
Nice one, boyo.
Romeo.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm not just a piece of lumber you can drop at ease.
Perfection strikes again. One sip of poison from my mouth, and my cruel intentions continue to fester in these brawling lovers. Oh, I am a fine manipulator. Oh, I have them eating out of the palm of my hand.
Iago? We can hear you.
What?
Everything you just said, our ears caught.
That is not fair. I was in an aside. You're not supposed to be able to hear me while I'm in an aside.
Iago. I may only be a head, but I know the mechanics of auditory laws. If you are just a couple of feet away from us, and you're speaking in a moderately loud voice, and assuming that our ears are working properly, we will hear you.
This is not going at all as I had planned. This really is hell.
I'm happy that point has been drilled to you.
I feel that this Iago has much power, and that I want to take it away from him.
No, Papa, you must resist. This is how you killed my father.
Must put a stop. Poison.
How did he end up being?
My uncle Claudius murdered my father, the king, so that he can marry my mother and rule the kingdom.
And why are you here?
For murder.
Yes, we know that, but who did you murder?
My uncle.
That must have really upset the dynamics in your family.
This sad story has shocked me back to my senses. Oh, Juliet, will you ever forgive me?
But of course, Romeo.
Simpletons.
You're a sinner, gentle.